I didn't realize the extent of it until this morning. Just how deep of a level the experience had happened for me in my brain and in my mind. In 2022, when the nervous system collapsed for me, in my mind, the bridge between the amygdala and hippocampus, I believe that's what it is, but it wiped everything clean. And I'll see if I can explain that a little bit better. So, when you go to get a cup of coffee, you know what coffee tastes like, feels like, sounds like, right? It's hot, it's bitter, whatever, cream is sweet. You know all the sensations of it. And those sensations cause an emotion in your body that is then stored in your body to help you with decision-making skills, right? Oh, I liked coffee, or no, I didn't like coffee. Oh, I enjoyed that, or I didn't enjoy that. All of that decision-making memory bank, whatever it is, emotional bank, for lack of a better word, it was just the emotional memory, which is different than the sensory memory, than the language memory, than the reasoning memory. All of that, those are completely different. So, the emotional memory was erased, and it was really, I've been observing myself with all of my reasoning memory in the last few years as I've healed, and it's I've been quite confused, but I've also been lonely, because standing in a room full of people with a fully functioning life, if you will, it left me feeling pretty alone, not gonna lie. Like, I can see how a child goes through what is it called? Separation anxiety. That's intense. Realizing that you are someone completely separate, completely dependent on yourself, with no experience in how to navigate the world or anything, right? And we feel our experience, we feel our confidence, we feel our values. The soul speaks and the body speaks, and they communicate through emotions. And so the way that is mapped out, as I've observed everything reintegrating and relearning and regrowing and reestablishing and all this stuff that's been going on in there, is the soul is pure emotion, and the seat of the soul is in the heart. And then emotion goes, and it goes travels up through the nervous system, right? The heart communicates to the brain through the nervous system. So, and the nervous system communicates back through the heart. So the emotion has to go through the nervous system, and the nervous system controls all the beliefs, the values, your reactions, your habits, your everything. And through the nervous system, it goes through the amygdala, hippocampus, the memory centers, the imagination centers, and into the frontal cortex. So meditation accesses the imagination centers of the brain, and it creates a feeling, but it's still the brain creating a story and sending it down to the heart, and the heart then creates the emotion in the body. Pure emotion from the body, starts from the body, goes up through the brain, tells a story, which turns into like logical data, and then it passes back down through the brain into a story to tell the heart, this is how we need to feel about this. And so then the heart will activate that. It says, hey, here's this emotion, what experience do you want from it? And then your brain tells the heart, and the heart creates that experience in your body for you. And it pulls in, your heart's very magnetic, and it pulls in everything into your surroundings that you need to match the story that your brain asked your heart to create for it, to support, right? And anyways, when the bridge collapsed in my brain, there was like silence. There was just like absolutely nothingness. And then there was a heartbeat. And then just pure flipping love just flooded my entire being. Like just pure, absolute love. And it was like, I love you. And I realize now, today, as I woke up, amazed that I was here. Almost like I'm finally back in my body, right? Back. And realizing it had been a pretty alone experience over the last 3 years, and yet my faith and courage and the knowledge that I'm never alone pulled me through and allowed me to find and pull the correct people into my magnetic field in order to help me reintegrate back into the body in the proper way, in the right way, so that I could fulfill whatever mission and purpose it is that I'm here to fulfill. And don't be alone. Don't be alone in a room full of strangers. If you're struggling, if you feel alone in your beliefs, and you feel alone in your belonging, you sit there and you're having a hard time connecting to others, it's time to reintegrate with your body, and with your mind, with your soul, with your ego. Embrace your ego. Don't fight your ego. Your ego is the objective view that you hold of both yourself and the world. And it's beautiful. Don't fight that.